let's talk about this story. This story will have to do with what happened to or during this pastor saga and the things that were found in pastor side. Now, another warden has been arrested for similar things that are to be linked with things of Thabo pastor's nature. You know what I'm saying? So, what I want to do, I want to unpack this. But provided that you're interested, please stick around. As you stick around, there's only one favor that I'm requesting from you guys, and that favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do all of these things? You need to do it because doing it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. So definitely, good people, the power here is in your hands. Please exercise that favor in favor please exercise that power in favor of the video. Speaking about this, ghost people, we are talking about people that are found to have been bringing cell phones and drugs in prison. So if these things are happening, so it's not necessarily a scary thing to hear that Thabo Bester had all these things, because not traffic warden, but wardens have been doing these things like this one. So let me unpack, thanks to EIOL, because they brought this into my attention and I was like, wow, this article speaks volume about things that are happening in prison. Let me unpack. This is how the story goes. A Standerton Correctional Center warden has been arrested. Police confiscated counter-brand items during a raid at the facility. Mpumalanga Police spokesperson Brigadier Savi Mohlala said that the official was nabbed on his home on Thursday, right? Now they said police operationalized information received whereby a member of the Standerton Crime Intelligence, Standerton K9 and Correctional Service personnel followed up in the alibi of the member who is involved in drug smuggling. A search was conducted and one sachet of crystal meth weighing about 9 kg, 19 plastic bags of daga weighing about 1,856 kg. Now I need to repeat this. A daga weighing about 1,856 kg, 7 cell phones, 6 cell phone chargers, 7 SIM cards, and undisclosed amount of cash was recovered and confiscated in this. The official is expected to appear in the Standerton District Court for possession of drugs and other items. Mohlala said the investigation will determine if the suspect is involved in drug smuggling and additional charge might be added. Professional Commissioner of the SAPS in Mpumalanga, Lieutenant General Semakalengi Deni Mamela, welcomed the arrest and said there is no room for rotten potatoes in the security cluster. In January, inmate at the Boksburg Correctional Center became an unruly and barricaded as a sectional gate during a search operation. So they mentioned the statement because it just tells you that these things have been happening, good people. So now that's this thing got Thabo Bester. It says a lot about our system in prison. And if you listen to people who are ex-offenders such as Skim GP, if you listen to their podcast and you listen to there's a channel called Agenda Network that I also do watch. They give you stories about they actually deal with ex-offenders as well. So the things that they say do occur in prison. Personally, the things that I've learned from those things, I was like, God help me, I do not want to find myself in prison. I do not want to commit crime so that it can warrant me to get into prison. I do not wish to be there. So that's what I've been learning as I keep follow those stories. Sabo Scheme GP, they made it a point that, to me personally, me as Bongane, they've made it a point that they give me this conviction that I don't need to find myself in prison, because when you are outside, prison looks like a fancy place, but when you are inside, prison is another place. So they've painted such a picture that I do not have to be in prison. So God help me, I do not want to be in prison. But that's how I felt about it. People who are working in prison, they saw it fit that to work for prison, it's not enough. They will smuggle drugs and bring them inside prison. They will smuggle drugs and bring them for the inmate. Look at this, guys. I don't know what level of greediness that is ruling our people, that people are becoming so ungovernable. But then, taking this story, this one, and you link it to the Thabo story, I remember I was listening to Scheme GP. He was saying that the story Saga Thabo Bester, it's a story that it is unfortunate, with inverted commas, that it happens to be known by media. But he was talking about a person that escaped prison 3 times. And then he was saying that to escape prison, they add 3 years. So if he escaped prison, that means they added they added 9 years. But look at this. He said that he wouldn't have achieved whatever he achieved in escaping prison, except that there be a help of Warden. He also made it a point that he tells us, Uguti, the difference between the orange uniform and the brown uniform is that the other sleeps in the other ones, they sleep in at home, while the other one sleeps in prison. But Uti, when you are inside, these people tend to behave the same, and some of them are actually members of gangsters in prison. Some, they are 26, 28, and whatever you name it. You're talking about people. So I'm saying that, guys, it looks like we rejoice when people are going to prison, but for some strange reasons, the likes of Thabo Bester have been enjoying a lot of benefit that we are not enjoying, because the state has hired people who are never content about their salaries. They want more. But I'm not saying the salary is enough. I mean to say, if, for instance, I learned that I shouldn't be in prison. So the only thing that can keep me, as far as my part is concerned, there are people who are in prison who have never committed those crimes. So whatever I'm about to say, it is in exclusion of that. I think I need to play my part, and the only way I can play my part is not to commit crime. So that I've learned by hearing all the stories. Then there is a person that works in the actual facility. They don't learn those things. So you ask yourself a question: if they wanna be part and parcel of the gangsters and blah blah blah, then it means that we don't have a correctional service, as we call it, correctional service. It's no longer correctional service, according to what I'm seeing here, guys. I don't know about you guys, but it's disheartening to hear that a traffic warden was found in possession of all these things, has been running those scams. What's your take, Wen, about all of this? I'll see you on the next video, but until then, please take care.